We're going to do an update video to show what we've accomplished in the garage in the last 2 years. In January of 2010, this garage was completely unfinished. It was just bare studs. And the concept was to have a place that was neat and clean, but yet useful for maintaining the cars for the family. We had only 3 light bulbs in here originally. And one of the first things we did is we put 20 fluorescent lights in here. They're 4-foot T8 fixtures with 6500K. So it's got pretty good illumination in here. And we added the 45,000 BTU natural gas heater, and that's proved quite adequate for the 780 square foot garage here. We put insulation in all the walls and the ceiling. We paneled the center section with 48 inches of pegboard. That's the pre-finished garage liner type of pegboard you see. And paneling top and bottom and molding, so it looks finished. We put down an epoxy floor that's been down probably 2 years almost now, and it's held up real well. It cleans good, it's impervious to brake fluid, gasoline, and what have you. Okay, over in the corner here, we've got we're using a mobile toolbox with a wooden top. We got a little desk area, and we got some good storage in it for things. We have minimal space in here for desks, but we did want to have a computer for our repair software that's on CDs and what have you today. We had several shelves in here with a lot of odds and ends that accumulate in the garage, and we decided to build an overhead storage area that with the metal shelves inside of it up here. So they're all hanging, they're all screwed into the framework in the garage, and then it'll hold quite a bit. It's 26 feet long of shelves, so we got a good bit of shelving up here. As far as the workbench goes, I built that workbench about 30 years ago, and I did use it. I used it commercially at work, so it's got some. It took some abuse, but we refurbished it and repainted it. And it's all plywood. It's dated together and glued. And it's strong. And it's lasted for 30 years. The top we had made in a metal fabricating shop, and underneath of it there's 1.5 inches of wood. There's 2 3/4 sheets of wood, so it's a very solid bench. And it's a nice bench to work on. Now I did want to have a lift in here, and as you can see, the ceiling is typical of residential garages. It doesn't have the height, so we had a big debate about modifying the building and what have you to put a lift in it. But we were able to find the MaxJax mid-rise lift that I installed, and it's worked out real well. It lifts the car up about 4 feet, and you can work underneath it with a roller seat. And as you can see, it lifts the truck up to 80s. It's a 6,000 pound capacity. So that's pretty much what we've done in the last 2 years. There's a few other jobs left to do, but we're pretty happy with the progress we've had. So we're going to end the video here. We're going to work on the truck.